My name is Dr. Rick Sheff. I'm a physician. My background includes that I did my undergraduate work at Cornell University. I studied philosophy and politics at Oxford University. I went to medical school at the University of Pennsylvania and did my family medicine residency at Brown University. I work with hospitals and physician leaders from all across the United States on the challenges we face in healthcare today. I've come to Abidjanya, to the Casa, to experience what is here. I consider myself a scientist and a skeptic. I'm not only skeptical of what might be going on here in Abidjanya, but also of what we believe conventional science teaches us. I would like to share some thoughts about the physical surgeries. Frankly, they get a lot of sensationalism and attention. In my experience, they are a tiny portion of what's really going on here at the Casa and the work of John of God. They do force us to rethink how the world works. I have stood inches away from an eye-scraping surgery that I cannot explain. Yes, I might be able to come up with a rationalization using the language of hypnosis and post-hypnotic suggestion as to how someone could have anesthesia. Maybe even how they might not have pain after having the kind of scraping to an eye that would cause a corneal abrasion that would cause us to shriek in pain for days. We don't see that. But I can't explain why there isn't an infection, why the nose surgeries don't create infections. Those are mysteries to me. These physical surgeries are very rare compared to the other healings that are going on an energetic level. There is no need for a physical surgery. 1,000 or more people may come through the Casa in any given day. They're having physical healings that cannot be explained away. Instead, it's the healing, the thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that have now come through this experience. And that happens for decades. And I've personally had a healing here. I've had multiple healings. I have prayed for healing for my son. And even before I left here, the first time I came to Abidjanya, I witnessed that healing begin in my son who is thousands of miles away. And I can't explain that. But I am deeply, deeply grateful for it. What is happening here at the Casa in the work of John of God is profound and powerful. But the phenomena that are being witnessed here are not in isolation. We now have scientific studies that confirm that prayer works for healing, even when the person being prayed for does not know they're being prayed for. We have scientific studies that a prayer expressed over water changes its molecular structure. There's data. These are data points that cannot be reduced to the science we have today, to our paradigm today. Scientists at the end of the 19th century were bemoaning the fact that all the major scientific discoveries had already been made. And what was the future of science without more scientific discoveries? We should not fall into that same trap. It was just 20 years later that Einstein showed the world that time and space are not as we thought they were. What else is not as we think it is?